Welcome to a journey through one of the most harrowing chapters in modern warfare, the Battle of Kargil. Nestled amidst the towering peaks of the Himalayas, this conflict tested the resolve and courage of soldiers from both sides, as they fought for control of strategic heights along the line of control. Join us as we delve into the heart of the battle, exploring the bravery, sacrifice, and resilience that defined this historic confrontation. Act 1, the infiltration. It began with the infiltration of Pakistani soldiers and militants across the line of control, under the cover of darkness and the rugged terrain of the Himalayas. Their mission? To seize control of strategic heights overlooking key supply routes and military installations in the Kargil region. Act 2, the Indian response. As reports of enemy presence in the Kargil sector reached Indian forces, a swift and decisive response was launched. Indian soldiers, braving treacherous terrain and harsh weather conditions, mounted a counter-offensive to dislodge Pakistani forces. Act 3, the battle for Tiger Hill. At the heart of the conflict was Tiger Hill, a strategic peak overlooking the vital Srinagar-Leh highway. Indian forces launched a series of daring assaults to wrest control of the hill from entrenched Pakistani positions, leading to some of the fiercest fighting of the entire war. Act 4, the sacrifice of heroes. Amidst the chaos of battle, stories of extraordinary bravery and selflessness emerged from the battlefield. Indian soldiers, outnumbered and outgunned, displayed unwavering courage and determination as they fought to repel the enemy and protect their homeland. Act 5, the victory. After months of grueling combat and immense sacrifice, Indian forces succeeded in reclaiming lost territory and securing victory in the Battle of Kargil. Across the nation, celebrations erupted as the bravery and resilience of India's soldiers were hailed as symbols of national pride and unity. Act 6, the Siege of Point 4875. The battle for Point 4875 was one of the most critical and fiercely contested engagements of the Kargil War. This strategic peak offered a vantage point overlooking the crucial supply route to Leh, making it a key battleground in the conflict. Act 7, the air campaign. To support the ground forces and break the enemy's resolve, the Indian Air Force launched a series of precision airstrikes on Pakistani bunkers and supply lines in the Kargil sector. The thunderous roar of fighter jets echoed through the valleys as they rained down destruction on enemy positions. Act 8, the battle for Tololing. Tololing, another strategic peak overlooking the Srinagar-Leh highway, became the focal point of one of the most protracted and bloody battles of the Kargil War. Indian troops faced stiff resistance from entrenched Pakistani forces, but their determination and valor never wavered. Act 9, the human cost. As the battle raged on, the human cost of the conflict became increasingly apparent. Wounded soldiers were evacuated from the battlefield under harrowing conditions, and makeshift medical facilities were set up to treat the injured. The loss of comrades weighed heavily on the minds and hearts of the soldiers, who continued to fight bravely. Act 10, the turning tide. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, Indian forces gradually gained the upper hand as the tide of the battle turned in their favor. With determination and unwavering resolve, they recaptured lost territory and pushed back Pakistani forces from key strategic locations. Act 11, the final assault. In the closing stages of the war, the focus shifted to Tiger Hill, a crucial strategic peak that had become a symbol of the conflict. Indian forces, with unparalleled determination and bravery, launched a decisive assault to reclaim this vital position. Act 12, victory and loss. As Indian forces secured victory after victory, the sight of the Indian flag being raised atop recaptured peaks became a symbol of national pride and triumph. However, the cost of victory was steep, with many brave soldiers making the ultimate sacrifice in defense of their homeland. Act 13, the aftermath. The aftermath of the Battle of Kargil was a period of reflection, recovery, and healing for the nation. Soldiers returned home to a hero's welcome, families mourned their losses, and the wounded began the long journey of rehabilitation and recovery. Act 14, the legacy of Kargil. The Battle of Kargil left an indelible mark on India's history and its armed forces. War memorials were erected, ceremonies were held, and tributes were paid to honor the brave soldiers who fought and fell in defense of their homeland. Their legacy continues to inspire future generations of soldiers and citizens alike. Conclusion. As we conclude this emotional journey through the Battle of Kargil, let us remember and honor the bravery, sacrifice, and resilience of all those who fought and fell in defense of their homeland. Their courage and sacrifice will forever be etched in the annals of history, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul.